The emerging art movement that is, if any of you are fans of us, I gave a talk not with Scott, but with my partner Emily on Metacontextualism, which we believe is an emerging art movement. Like, broadly, if I had to summarize this, because I think it is an important time to talk about it, think about broad art movements. We had pre-modern art and pre-modern society. Then we had modern art and modern society, modern thinking. Then the Holocaust happened. There was a big reaction to that, and we had postmodern art and the idea of a postmodern society, broadly meaning every time there is a huge destabilization of the world, or a big change in technology, or a change in the way humans interact with the state of modernity as a concept, art movements are the leading edge that show, like, they sort of presage what's coming and they show what society is grappling with. So our thesis is that there is a new art movement that has emerged just in the last decade or two at most, that is uniquely represented in video games specifically. We're calling it metacontextualism. I don't have time to get into what the hell that's all about in 4 minutes. That's an hour-long talk that has a lot of research and follow-ups and citations to do. But think of it this way. Video games were invented in the lifespan of people who are in this building today. They are one of the first new forms of art that humans have invented on this earth. So every time a new form was invented, a new technology like cinema or writing or recording audio, every one of these things allowed, like, almost, if art is the sensory organ of a society, if art is sort of how a society sees itself and understands itself, then it allows another channel to be recorded. Like you're recording another dimension of that society. So video games are recording something about society in what I would say is a very tumultuous and dangerous era, very similarly to how other art forms have. It's also a very anti-fascist movement, just to be very, very on the nose about it, since postmodernism is very broadly characterized as an art movement and a way of thinking that was a reaction to what modernity had done. Modernity brought us to the 2 or 3, depending on how you count them, greatest wars in human history. Maybe modernity is not all it's cracked up to be, and postmodernism was sort of this disillusion of ideas about the world. And we believe that video games and the structure of games are allowing this art movement called metacontextualism is sort of putting those pieces back together.